Hello C4 Nation, welcome to another exciting episode of Wxw C4, the C4 Experience. I'm your host, Steve Valley. Tonight we have an exciting episode for you, action-packed of some of the best professional wrestling you'll ever see. In our main event for the Wxw C4 Hybrid Championship, we're going to have Mr. Good Luck Samuel Adams getting his first chance at champion Nick Nero. We're also going to have two debuts of two young tag team, the Impeccables, taking on the Cash Masters, and there's a lot of opportunity in the tag team division here in Wxw C4, so take a look at that. But starting us off here, the high flyer, Mr. 450 himself, Jay Flyer, taking on a young Californian named Paul Destry. Should be very interesting. Let's go right to the ring, and your C4 experience begins.
Introducing first, from Sunny Shores, New York, weighing 192 pounds, Mr. 450. Jay Flyer.
All right, folks, welcome to the C4 Experience. I'm Salamander Jones, my partner this evening, or at least for this matchup. Go on and say hi to the people.
Hey everybody, Steve Valley here, and you are looking at an absolute athlete, an absolute showman, the high-flying Jay Flyer, Mr. 450. Guy's got a lot of confidence.
And let's not forget there, my friend, a Wild Samoan Training Center graduate.
That's very true.
Now, Mr. Valley, I don't know much about the young Paul Destry, obviously Huntington Beach, California, and of course, as Alex said, weighing in at 180 pounds. A relative newcomer, though. I did learn this one piece of information, though. This young man, though very new to the craft, obviously, picked a hell of a way to start because he actually trained under Lance Storm.
Lance Storm, one of the legends coming from Canada, of course, member of the Heart Dungeon postgraduate.
Absolutely.
Lance Storm was amazing, one of my favorites back in those old ECW days. But very flamboyant young man. The colors are actually blinding. I'm going to put my sunglasses on right now. Amazing. Jay Flyer, though, not too impressed. He's not impressed with anybody really but himself. And quite frankly, I don't blame him. The guy has a lot of potential. I'm going to be very interested in seeing this kid's development.
Well, here's the interesting thing, too, about Jay Flyer. And what you said there is what a lot of people have said, because he hasn't been around for such a long time. But as I said, a Wild Samoan Training Center graduate. But he actually got his start back in 2007. And I believe this young man is a former hybrid champion here in Wxw C4. It's been a while, but yes, a former champion. Well, so Paul Destry's got a lot to prove.
He does, and right there you see Jay Flyer showing Mr. Destry that he's no one to trifle with.
A little disrespect to the young man there.
Hey, look, it's all part of the mind games, and as you can see, Jay Flyer is not impressed with the C4 Nation, and he's not impressed with Paul Destry at all. But I'll tell you what, he's a high flyer, and when he uses his aerial techniques to beat his opponents, it's a sight to see.
Oh, absolutely. But look at this, Paul Destry now, powering the vet back into the corner. Oh! Oh!
Excellent elbow shots by Flyer.
Sends him in with the whip. Paul Destry putting on the brakes. Oh, and stomping on the back of Jay Flyer. That'll slow him down.
That's the kind of thing. Look at that.
Woo!
The kid from California looking good right now. And very smart Jay Flyer stepping out, taking a powder, as they say.
Man, that was a beautiful, deep Ricky Steamboat-esque arm drag from Paul Destry. And Destry now in pursuit of Jay Flyer on the outside.
And Jay Flyer, as you said, he's got a lot of potential. He has been around a little bit, as you were alluding to before, but I'll tell you right now, smart. You see, he suckered the young man from California in right there, slowed the pace down, and now it's working to his pace.
Oh.
Great job by Mr. Flyer.
Brutal shin kick to the shoulder.
Yeah, it looks like it also hit a little bit of the lower back. Oh, great European uppercut.
Oh, look at this now. Flyer choking the life out of this young man.
There you see, and this is one of the tactics I love Jay Flyer and a couple other superstars bring to the table. Bending the rules just a little bit to the point they don't get disqualified, taking advantage every chance that they can, and Flyer certainly not an exception to that rule.
Well, you know, this is something I've actually discussed many times with Bald Guy here in the commentary. The thing about professional wrestling, whether you like it or not, everyone has to admit that having a bit of a mean streak does serve you well.
All the greats had one, at least in the last 20 or 30 years. But even the other ones did. Ooh! Outstanding maneuver by Flyer. This could do it.
2 count off of that flapjack.
That was so well executed. I felt it, actually. So Destry showing me a little thing right there. I actually thought the match might have been over right there.
And look at this now. Flyer grinding away on the young man. Rear chin lock applied here. Really wrenching back.
And it's, again, sticking with what Flyer can do. And going to set him up so he can... As Destry trying to make a fight here.
Yeah, he's trying to create that separation. Gets a little right there.
Ooh! Oh! Not so easy against Mr. Jay Flyer.
Let me tell you something. That point of that elbow looked like it caught him right in the larynx.
That'll put you down for a while. And he's been working on that neck and that throat area for most of this matchup. He wants to incapacitate his opponent so he can hit that 450 to end this match.
Very astute, Mr. Valley.
Well, look at that.
Oh, look at this.
There you again, Destry doing a good job of fighting back, but Jay Flyer cutting him off.
I'll tell you what, Jay Flyer right now must be having a going out of business sale on elbows because he's just throwing them like crazy tonight. Oh, Destry hanging on.
Sometimes Flyer's arrogance can work against him.
Destry with a block, comes back with that right hand. Shoulder to the midsection. Sunset flip, could this be it? 2 count.
Ah! And again, Flyer cutting off. Destry doing a good job of trying to stay in this match, but Flyer cutting him off every chance he gets. He's cutting him down.
Going for that lateral press now, and Destry again kicking out at 2. And as you said before, Jay Flyer, a little bit arrogant, and you can see that in the pin attempts here. He is not hooking the leg. He's been not getting enough body-on-body contact. Oh, wait a minute.
That should do it right here. I can't see Destry get... Oh!
Standing moonsault does not get the job done. Paul Destry is still in this thing.
This kid is showing me a lot. I got to be honest with you. I thought he was done 2 times in this match already.
Guy's got a lot of heart.
And there you go.
It doesn't help if somebody stands on the back of your head. You know, that's...
That's the kind of thing I like about Flyer. And we talked about it. It's arrogance and confidence. There's a fine line between the two. And once this kid Flyer can fine-tune it, I think you're going to see gold around this kid's waist eventually.
Oh, I don't doubt it. It's been there before. Another forearm shot drives Destry back into the corner now. Oh, and another back elbow from Flyer.
Punishing Destry right now.
Got something big in mind here.
If he hits this, I can't see the kid getting up. I can't. The kid from California.
Series of right hands. Looks like he caught him right in the temple there. But Paul Destry firing back with shots to the ribs.
Showing a lot of heart. Showing a lot of heart, Salamander. I got to give this kid credit. Oh! Right on the jaw. If he could cover him, he might actually get the upset here.
Missile drop kick. Took down Flyer. Both men are down.
I think if Paul Destry was able to get a cover, he might have been able to get a pinfall, but just the punishment he took for a good amount of this matchup, he couldn't take roll over and get that cover on Flyer.
Absolutely. Couldn't take advantage. Flyer back to his feet. Destry struggling up to his. Oh! There we go. Destry stringing together some clotheslines here on Jay Flyer.
Here we go. Destry, the kid showing some heart, showing some love here from California. Oh! Right on the jaw. This could do it. Oh, beautiful drop kick, but Flyer able to kick out.
Absolutely. I mean, that was picture perfect right there.
Shades of jumping Jim Brunzell, Salamander.
If you say so, sir.
That's right. And here he is, trying to get the C4 Nation behind him.
Oh, they're behind him all right. They like
Could he
this
pull the
young man.
upset off?
He's waiting on Flyer.
He's going for his finisher.
Flyer shot. Oh, this could be it. Oh, angel wings.
Oh, it's over. It's got to be over. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's putting an exclamation point on this one.
Mr. 450 is going to show you exactly why they call him Mr. 450.
Oh! And that's all she wrote.
The winner of the match, Mr. 450, Jay Flyer.
Jay Flyer showing you exactly why this kid, I believe, has what it takes to wear beautiful gold around that waist. Mr. 450 nailing the 450 and getting a victory, but you got to give it up for Paul Destry. Absolutely showed a lot of heart. I thought the kid had a shot to win that one, but again, like I predicted earlier in the match, Jay Flyer just too much for the young kid from Cali.
Hey, man, experience won out on this one. But I'm sure that's not the last we'll see of Mr. Paul Destry here in Wxw C4. And of course, folks, stay with us because the C4 experience rolls on.
Well, Mr. 450, one of my personal favorites, Jay Flyer, coming up big against Paul Destry. Keep an eye out for Mr. Flyer. Good things are coming for him. Now, coming up in our next match, we're going to have two young tag teams, both making their Wxw C4 debut. We take a look at the Impeccables taking on the Cash Masters.
Introducing team number one, straight from the bench, $220. The team of Scott Andrews and Blaine Thrasher, the Cash Masters.
Cash Masters making their way to the ring, making their debut here in Wxw C4.
Well, obviously these young men have a lot going on for them. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of talent. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when they take on the Impeccables.
Yeah, what are they? They're what, straight from the bank or something like that? Is that where they're from?
Well, I'm not sure, but wherever it was, they have really nice bandanas there. That is classy. That's very Tupac-esque. Maybe they're from Thug Life. They have some kind of Thug Life making that cash money, yo.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
They are making it rain, yo, all day here in the Wxw C4, son. I want to get one of those guns. I'm not going to lie to you, bald guy.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you pick one up, you can grab me one right away as well.
Mike, make money, money, make money, money, money. Well, these young men are certainly fired up here to take on the Cash Masters, and they may be making their Wxw C4 debut, are they?
Yes, as a matter of fact, they are. This is great action we've got coming up. Yes, but yes, 2 tag teams, both debuting here in C4. See, it's what I've said for years. People know where the action is. It's here in C4. We are the ones that deliver the experience.
And it's really good at seeing these 2 young tag teams come up. The tag team division is starting to explode here in the C4 Nation, trying to get a shot at the Can-Man connection. Well, there you see, now that's disrespectful right there. There you see the Cash Masters come out. They're trying to show everybody exactly what they're made of, and they're trying to take money from them. Literally taking money out of their pockets and their guns. It's amazing to me. And as a man who appreciates the finer things in life, and a man who actually, quite frankly, I'm very wealthy myself, I can relate to the Cash Masters, and I can relate to their disdain for certain people in the C4 Nation.
I can tell you are a man of substantial living. I mean, you are styling, profile. You just need a little tie-dye in your wardrobe, and everything's good.
Well, what I do on summertime weekends is none of your concern, sir. I do enjoy Humphreys McGee, for those of you paying attention at home. But I'm really excited to see these 2 teams both making their debuts here in Wxw C4. Obviously, they're going to try their best to claw and scratch to get an opportunity at the Can-Man connection.
That's right. Current tag team champions here in C4.
2 of my personal favorites. See, See, that's how you make money. That's why these guys are the Cash Masters. They take every advantage that they possibly can. I'll give the Impeccables credit, though. They came out, had a lot of fire. There you see, nice hammer down right there. And Cash Masters off to a very good start here tonight.
Absolutely, that's for sure they are. The Impeccables, I don't know what's going on here with these guys. They seem pretty amped up and ready for this matchup beforehand. But, Cash Masters, man, they're walking all over. They are cashing some checks tonight.
Well, you know the old expression, I believe it was the brilliant and poetic Mike Tyson, everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. Whoa! We may have spoke too soon. Great reversal. Elbow. Excellent job now. The Impeccables getting things going on. Very smart. There you see. I gotta love that. They lost a little bit of the pace of the match. I'm talking about the Cash Masters. They're bringing it outside. They're slowing the pace down. Let the Impeccables come to them.
Oh, a little psych out there.
You don't make a lot of money by being a stupid human being unless you're an extraordinarily good athlete. Then again, that wasn't bright.
All right, the Impeccables getting this crowd fired up a little bit.
See, there's no reason to touch their money. There's no reason to be braggadocious against the Cash Masters. These guys are good guys.
Yeah, but when you're here in Allentown, though, man, you're going to throw your cash around. You're pretty much on your own.
Well, I live on the West End when I frequent this place. Look at that. Nice catapult into an elbow.
Oh.
That was an outstanding maneuver by the Impeccables. This should do it. Ooh.
No, kick out at the 2.
That shows the guts and determination by the Cash Masters right there.
Oh, absolutely. Both of these tag teams, I'll tell you what, in my opinion, are making a great, impressive first run here with delivering their part of the C4 experience for our nation out there.
That's right, and very excited to have the new blood here in the tag team division. And you know the Elite Tag Team Champs are sitting back and they're watching this and they're going to school. Oh, keep them out of the corner right there. And the Impeccables really doing a good job right now, keeping the momentum on their side.
Yeah, you know, that might be a little arrogance there on the part of the Impeccables. I don't know that I'd have gone for a cover so quick. You know, 2 quick out, and I don't know, it's moving right along, but into the ropes. We've got a tag made.
Right, tag smart. Oh! That's why these guys make money, because they are brilliant. But I got to agree with you. You want to try to get a pin any way you can. Beautiful vertical suplex. And sometimes you get a guy napping, you can get an easy win, but you're not doing that with the Cash Masters, at least a little that I know about them. And hey, if they have money, they're not going out easily. Great double team in the corner. This is the continuity. Did I say continuity?
Something like that.
Continuity that I think is going to make this team a force to be reckoned with here in Wxw C4. Nice elbow drop.
Yeah.
Really hit the mark. Well-placed elbow. I'm surprised he kicked out of that. That was showed a lot of determination by the Impeccable.
Oh, some serious knee action coming down on the face. That's not a good situation to be in. Cash Masters definitely are the controlling factor in this matchup. I would say it's pretty much to this point. Wouldn't you agree?
There's a little bit of a wave. Oh, nice senton. There was a little bit of a point where the Impeccables had something going on, but the Cash Masters, you're right, have been in control of this matchup for pretty much the duration. And they should be. They're from Wealth. They're winners. They should be in control of the situation. I can relate.
All right, into the ropes.
See, trying to get something going. Nice clothesline to simmer down the C4 Nation and the Impeccables alike. I kind of agree. That was a slow count.
And I think he just offered the referee $100 to maybe speed it up a little bit. Is that what was going on there? I'd have taken $100.
Well, Andrew Guevara, oh, nice maneuver. Now there, 1, 2, come on. Referee Andrew Guevara not exactly doing a top-notch job in my estimation in this matchup.
Well, you know, you could always put on the striped shirt, get in there and get down and do the 1, 2, 3.
I don't think that would work out.
It's not as easy as you think, believe me.
It's just they wouldn't pay me enough to do that. Not only that, it's gaudy. Striped shirts? No. Smart, look at that. He gets a 5 count, Guevara. And maybe I'm taking a liking to these guys because they got money. Maybe I'm taking a liking because I like their panache. But the Cash Masters are really impressing me today. Gun wrench backbreaker. Well done. Shades of Bret the Hitman Hart.
And again, a kick out could still the complaint of a slow count.
I mean, they probably could have counted 14 right there. I mean, I count fast, I grant you, but at the same time, Cash Masters in complete control. But I got to give the Impeccables a lot of credit.
Oh, absolutely. The Impeccables are doing a great job.
This guy is really hanging in there as best he can. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, it's over.
Oh, man.
Oh. I can't believe he kicked out of that. What determination. What resiliency. I mean, I'm super impressed with what this kid has in his intestinal fortitude. Because he has been getting a beating of the likes I haven't seen in a while.
He has a lot of that F word, you know? Fortitude.
That's my favorite F word. And funky. I like funky. Look at this. Look at it. What's this? That could be a game changer the Impeccables we're looking for. Both men trying to get a tag here, trying to get an opportunity for the upper hand for their team. A win here would put them right in the mix of possible tag team gold. First tag to the Cash Masters, and here comes the Impeccables.
Oh, taking for the ride.
Went for that gun wrench, and then he turned into a hurricanrana, now a big elbow. Everything going the Impeccables' way now. Flapjack. I would have went for a pin there. He might have been able to get a 3-count, bald guy.
I agree with you. You should have gone for the pin right there. A lot of times that is a key mistake.
Ooh.
Now he's going for the cover.
This could do it. No!
Wow. That was close. That was close. You got to admit, that was close.
What action? Of course, I believe that was a fast count, but what action? These two teams are doing everything they can, leaving it all in the ring. Now, all 4 men in the ring, Guevara showing no control over this matchup. Oh, monkey flip, what is this?
Oh, man. Oh, and a save.
What a great job by that member of the Cash Masters. What action here. I'm telling you, bald guy, this is one of the best tag team matches I've seen in quite a while. Countless times I thought this match was over.
Oh!
Right to the face.
There you go. That'll do it. Going for a cover.
Oh, no. I can't keep up with all this action, bald guy. This is outstanding. What a debut by both of these two teams. Oh!
Wow.
Double super kick.
Oh, wow. That,
You count to 50 there.
I was going to say, I think, oh, man.
Another save. Again,
Man.
Andrew Guevara, no control over this matchup, but I love it. What's going to happen here? Both teams battling, showing everything that they have to offer here in their debut. Off the ring. Oh!
Wow. Nice.
Oh, my goodness. Over.
And that is all she wrote.
And
And the Cash Masters walking away with a big win here tonight in this dual tag team initiation, if you will, here in the C4.
I am impressed with both of these teams. The Impeccables showed so much heart, so much determination, so much guts. But at the end of the day, cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Super impressed with fellow members of wealth and class. C4 Nation, keep an eye out for both of these tag teams, but give it up for the Cash Masters getting their first victory here in the C4 Experience.
There you have it, folks. In their debut, the Cash Masters getting the victory in a tremendous matchup right here on Wxw C4, the C4 Experience. And we want to also remind you, December 5th is going to be an event, Wxw C4 at the WXW Arena. It's going to be TLC. My sources tell me definitively there will be a TLC championship match. We're going to figure out in the weeks and days to come what that match will entail and who that match will entail and what championship will be on the line. But stay here right on the C4 Experience. We'll be back soon with more action.
This is Carlito, and if you want to become a professional wrestler and learn how to train the correct way, then there's no better place to go than the Wild Samoan Training Center. And that, my friends, that's cool.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
You see, I will try 100 times to get up, and if I fail 100 times, if I fail and I give up, do you think that I'm ever going to get up? No.
You changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame. Like a big shadow. What did you say to the kid? It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you get here and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
I'm motivated by fear.
All of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked. But the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
That's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that itch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life in it, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that itch. Because that's what living is. The 6 inches in front of your face.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits. And not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that and that ain't you. You're better than that.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
Trust yourself, break some moves, don't be afraid to fail more than they say is perfect hell and give something back. I'm a champion! I'm a champion! I'm a champion!
All right, folks, now the moment you've been waiting for all hour. It is the Wxw C4 Hybrid Championship. Nick Nero, who's been a tremendous fighting champion since beating Stevie Shields for several months ago, takes on a man who's been on an absolute warpath since coming to Wxw C4, Mr. Good Luck Samuel Adams. These guys do not like each other, and it's going to be settled right here, next on the C4 Experience. I cannot wait.
Looking forward to this one, Xavier. Been looking forward to this one.
This has been a long time coming. Gente, si usted está sintonizando ahora mismo, damas y caballeros, esto sí que va a ser interesante. Si oíste los comentarios en el noticiero en español, edición deportiva de Noticias 69, entrevisté al hombre de la buena suerte, Mr. Good Luck Sam Adams. Y él dijo cosas interesantes y él está preparado hoy mismo para conquistar a Nick Nero y coger su primer título aquí en Wxw C4. What I was saying, so I can translate to our ladies and gentlemen that are tuning in, and for the benefit of Mr. Valley here, because I feel like sometimes I'm working alone here, is that Sam Adams did an interview in 69 News, the sports division, and or the sports section, and he's saying he's going to do whatever it takes, however it takes, whenever it takes, to beat Nick Nero and become the new hybrid champion.
Well, he's proven that time and time again. You saw what he did with the British Wolf, using tactic after tactic to get a victory, and we saw how he won the strap match last month, using very dirty tactics.
And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the native of Cleveland, Ohio, representing the Ultimate Hybrid Championship, Nick Nero. He's beaten them all. You have to say that he's been a fighting champion.
He's been a fighting champion, and more importantly, he's absolutely brought honor and respect to that title ever since beating Cinema Stevie Shields. And they've become such close friends because of that mutual respect. Stevie Shields and Nick Nero. I'm excited.
Damas y caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, your ring announcer.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the Wxw C4 Hybrid Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Isabela, Puerto Rico, 210 pounds, Mr. Goma Samuel Adams.
As popular as ever.
And his opponent from Rosewood Avenue in Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 183 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending Wxw C4 Hybrid Champion, Nick Nero.
Hybrid title on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a brief pause. When we come back, and the hybrid title is on the line. Welcome back, C4 fans. Damas y caballeros, ¿qué hace aquí Samuel Adams? El hombre de la buena suerte aquí afuera. ¿Qué están diciendo esta gente? USA, 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 mira.
And once again, the C4 Nation showing a lot of intelligence by chanting USA from a Commonwealth of the United States. Great job, guys.
That's exactly what I was going to say, but it looks like you tuned in.
Great minds think alike, Xavier. This time you might have gotten a little lucky.
Once again, I see what you did there. And here we go, damas y caballeros, aquí estamos, para el título de Hybrid. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hybrid title is on the line.
As you were saying, you spoke with Samuel Adams several times throughout this week. I think he's focused and he's ready to win some gold tonight.
Nick Nero focused also, as Samuel Adams playing a little bit of mind games aquí. Jugando con la mente de Nick Nero, aquí está. Representando Isabela, Puerto Rico, la isla del encanto, Samuel Adams ganó este privilegio la última vez que estaba aquí contra el British Wolf en un encuentro que fue tan interesante. Pero en todo caso ganó Samuel Adams para tener este título, esta oportunidad para el título ahora mismo.
There you see Samuel Adams kind of showing a little bit of arrogance. Nick Nero is not a guy to take lightly. He's won that championship, he's been a fighting champion, and he's going to take every advantage that he can too. Maybe not go to the depths, Sam Adams will, but Nero's not afraid to get dirty either.
Samuel Adams, I had conversation with him in the back and also throughout the week leading up to this match, and his emphasis is to basically play mind games on Nick Nero. And some of the mind games right there coming into effect. He was caught sleeping there. Nick Nero showing why he is the hybrid champion.
Well, as I said before, Nick Nero's not a guy to take lightly, and I know that Sam Adams is trying to do it in terms of the mind games. Nick Nero might be the wrong guy to do it to, in my opinion, but hey, look, Sam Adams knows what he's doing. He's been absolutely dominating since he's come to Wxw C4. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I have a lot of respect for both of these two men.
Samuel Adams, el nombre de la buena suerte, entrenado en Puerto Rico por el don Carlos Colón. Y la leyenda ahí, demostrando con su estudiante, Samuel Adams, cómo le está dominando aquí. Aquí with the mind games and still continuing with the mind games.
And there's something I really love about Samuel Adams. He'll take every rule and bend it just a little bit as long as he doesn't get disqualified. Brilliant maneuver, and that's what he's been doing since he came to Wxw C4.
As I was mentioning earlier on in Spanish, Samuel Adams, Mr. Good Luck, earned his opportunity at this title in a #1 contenders match. Last time we were here in Mountainville in the Wxw C4 arena, beating a very, very tough opponent in British Wolf and earning the opportunity here.
And Luis Rosa, the same exact referee. A lot of people had questions about how he refereed that match. He's in there again right now for Mr. Good Luck in this match.
It was Good Luck the last time, albeit controversial, but in this instance, I think he's pretty much had a talking to by senior management. You know, Luis Rosa looks like he's going to call it fair.
Oh, I don't know if it was whatever happened, but the reality is Sam Adams was brilliant. The tactic he used to beat the British Wolf was absolutely brilliant.
What's this? Nick Nero having enough of the hair pulling here. Beautiful maneuver there by Nick Nero. And maybe some of the mind games being reversed and played on.
Yeah, Nero taking control of this matchup. Great job. He nailed that elbow right on the jaw. Outstanding maneuver.
Yeah, Nick Nero not a slouch himself. He's racked up a lot of wins being the ultimate hybrid champion. He's been a fighting champion and then some. Wait a minute, what's this, ladies and gentlemen? ¿Qué hace esta aquí? Oh!
That'll rearrange your back real quickly, Xavier.
Samuel Adams teniendo la... ¡Hoy! Otra vez. Teniendo la mente de salir de ese predicament. Yes, I'm using Spanglish. So what?
Hey, I speak 37 languages. That's not one of them. But a dominating DDT, tornado DDT right on the concrete. This might be over, but Sam Adams has got to get him in that ring to get this victory and get the title.
Only way to win the match, ladies and gentlemen, is by pin or submission as the referee starts the 10 count. Kasaki, oh!
You know, and I'm wondering if the roles were reversed, if Sam Adams wouldn't have stayed out there and taken the loss, but to keep his title, which would have been smart. Like that is.
And Samuel Adams wisely rolling back in and then out.
Well, he knows what it takes to win this title. He knows what he has to do. He knows exactly what needs to happen. He needs to get Nero to submit, say I quit, or pin his shoulders down for a 3 count.
Hoy tengo con buen palabra que un representante de los hermanos puertorriqueños, G. Vader, está en México, me parece, y estaba evaluando talento ahí también y representando a los hermanos puertorriqueños ahí. Y queremos dar un saludo también a G. Vader.
Working on that neck. Sam Adams using the ropes to his advantage. Gotta love the strategy here. Working on Nero's throat, working on the esophagus, working on the upper body, particularly the neck and throat. After that tornado DDT, smart move. Back of the neck double axe handle.
And the mind games continue with Samuel Adams. Looks like he's playing into the crowd too much. There's not going to be a way he captures that Ultimate Hybrid Championship. As he wisely rolls Nick Nero back into the ring to do a pin attempt. And you've got to be thinking, Valley, that the punishment that Samuel Adams has been inflicting on Nick Nero is starting to take a toll on him.
Absolutely. It has been absolutely a punishing assault on Nero, particularly his neck and throat area. That tornado DDT, very close. That tornado DDT has set it all up, and Sam Adams is taking complete control over the situation. I'm extraordinarily impressed that the C4 Nation knows how to count to 3, to be completely honest with you.
Give them much more credit than that. Please do not insult the intelligence of these fans.
Well, Nero's trying to fight back here, showing the heart of a champion.
Casa aquí. Samuel Adams con la bota aquí. Que hace la una, la dos.
And Sam Adams, a little bit of momentum shift attempted by Nero, but Sam Adams doing a good job keeping Nero down. Again, working on the throat, working on the neck, the head area. Very smart.
Oh, Nero with a roll up.
Ooh!
Sam Adams reestablishes control there.
Again, that clothesline. Again, that clothesline working on the head, neck area of Nero.
Looked like a clothesline forearm combination there almost.
By the way, that's a correction. They are actually yelling dos, so they actually only know how to count to 2. Congratulations.
Let me guess, 38 languages you don't know count? Keep it moving.
37 languages.
No insulta a la gente hispana. No me insulte a la gente hispana aquí. Te represento con honor y con privilegio.
Mi pantalones es amarillo is all I'm saying. Even though they're blue. Eh? Look at Nero coming back.
Samuel Adams applying a sleeper type maneuver. Nero wisely as they both bump heads there.
This could be an opportunity for Nero, but again, as we're talking, he's had a lot of damage done to that head and neck area.
Nero still the fighting champion here. Samuel Adams trying to find the wherewithal to get the advantage here. As Nero looks like he's up first.
What guts on this kid. I gotta give him so much credit. The kid from Cleveland.
Who wants it more, ladies and gentlemen?
Ooh! And this is what...
Here we go, Nick Nero on a roll.
Showing why he's a great champion, Xavier. what a nice move. Short arm knee jerk.
Samuel Adams en peligro aquí con la una, la dos.
Ah, close.
2.5 aquí.
There you see, hit it right on the forehead, right on the forehead. Sam Adams, smart move again.
Nero hanging on the ropes.
And Nero's
Casa aquí.
Very smart man.
Plants him with a brutal maneuver.
Almost like a slingshot DDT there, Xavier. The both DDTs in this matchup have been game changers, absolute game changers. I cannot believe Nero's standing, let alone having the advantage in this match after all the punishment he took.
Nero looks like he's calling for a powerful maneuver here. Discus forearm missing. Backstabber. Backstabber by Mr. Good Luck Samuel Adams. Is that enough? La una, la dos. Casi, 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 casi.
I can't believe he kicked out of that. Nero is showing so much guts.
Sam Adams still pinning him.
Again, Sam Adams has got to stay focused here. He can become the hybrid champion if he stays focused and takes Nero down. Arguing with the referee or the C4 Nation is not going to get him anything. What's he doing here?
What? Samuel Adams with the hybrid title. What's he doing? ¿Qué hacen aquí el referee está cogiendo ahí el título. Espérate. Nero with the drop kick.
I think the belt hit his face.
With the title 1, 2.
It's over, right? Wait a minute.
What is this?
Rosa's making a call. He's asking to hit him with the belt.
Controversia aquí. The referee thinks.
Luis Rosa, I don't know about this decision again in the midst of controversy. What's going on here? Wait a minute! Was that a roll of pennies? Some kind of foreign object, Xavier.
Yonorina. Samuel Adams aquí. Espérate. Una, la dos. Ganó.
The damage was done.
New hybrid champion.
Wxw C4 hybrid champion, Mr. Good Luck Samuel Adams.
Eso fue buena suerte y más para el nuevo campeón, Mr. Good Luck. El hombre de la buena suerte continúa. Mr. Samuel Adams ganó aquí, ladies and gentlemen, his hybrid championship.
You said it. You said he would do anything and everything to win this title. He was going to use the belt. Luis Rosa stopped it. Luis Rosa stopped it. I think
Wxw hybrid champion, Mr. Good Luck Samuel Adams.
And then hitting with a foreign object. It looked like a roll of pennies or some kind of brass knuckles or something. Something hit Nero in the head. Sam Adams pulling another one out of the hat. And again, referee Luis Rosa in the midst of the controversy.
Luis Rosa, the referee didn't see it. It didn't happen, ladies and gentlemen. Your new Ultimate Hybrid Champion, Mr. Good Luck Samuel Adams.
Look, there's the evidence. There's a penny. There's pennies all over the ring.
He made it rain. Well, he didn't make it rain. He made it the pennies bounce. Who knows?
Whatever it was, we have a new hybrid champion, and Nero knows it. Nero knows he was hit with a foreign object, a roll of pennies of all things.
Turnabout is fair play, dame y caballero, con su nuevo campeón, el hombre de la buena suerte, Mr. Samuel Adams. Espérate.
What's he doing now?
¿Qué pasa aquí? Oh!
What is going on here?
Did he just kick the knee out of?
Look, I like Sam Adams, but there's no reason to do this. The match is over. You have your title. Walk away. This is despicable. Even I think it's despicable.
Samuel Adams, after the match, inflicting unseen. Wait a minute, what's he doing? Unseen punishment.
No!
Oh no!
He's trying to end this kid's career. This is despicable.
Somebody get him a doctor. Oh my God.
Someone's got to save him right now. This is ridiculous.
Samuel Adams just took the chair to his knee.
He's trying to take him out, Xavier.
Someone took. You just pushed the referee out the way. Wait a minute.
This is no reason for this. He's going to end this kid's career.
Stop. What is this? Stevie Shields coming in. Having a few choice words with Mr. Good Luck Samuel Adams, but the damage has been done. Nick Nero's knee.
Shattered.
Oh my, wow.
He shattered his knee. He might have ended this kid's career. No reason for that. I like how he won the title. I like how he stopped at nothing. But after the match was over, you have your title. Take the victory. He needs help.
Nick Nero needs medical attention now.
This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Cinema Stevie Shields.